Welcome to the session in which we are going to discuss the topic sampling. Now, suppose if we take a scenario like if we want to find the performance of students in a university where the total strength in the university is 1 lakh. The second one, suppose if we want to find the average life of a product. So, which is to be released in the market. And second thing is simple example, like if we want to buy food grains, for example, if we want to buy a quintal of rice, that is we want to buy a rice in bigger quantities, right. Now, if we take the scenarios like this, so what we have to do it, suppose in this example we want to find the performance of students in a university where the data is available of 1 lakh students, right. That is, for example, we had marks of all the students of the university, which is almost 1 lakh. And second thing is, now suppose if you take a product, maybe it is a tube light or if it is a motorcycle, etc., etc. So now almost they produced, manufactured almost 50,000 motorcycles, right. Before releasing, they want to find what is the average life or average mileage of the bike. Now, in all such scenarios, so to find the performance or to find the life or to find the quality of the rice, what we do is, for example, we'll take a small quantity out of it. For example, the most of the households, they do this one whenever they want to buy some food grains, the vegetables. What they do is, one or two they will take out of it and they will check if they are good, then assume that the product or the vegetables or the food grains what they are going to buy are of that nature. So this is an important phenomena in most of the applications, so which is called as sampling. Now, in this scenario, to study the performance of 1 lakh students in a university, simply we can take marks of some 1000 students. Now, we can do analysis on the marks of 1000 students. So, based on this, we can comment on the performance of all the students or performance of the university. And similarly, here to find the average life of the product. Now, for example, take 40 or 50 bikes and test the life of these 50 taken. Then based on it, we can arrive at a conclusion related to the product. Same case with respect to rice or food grains or whatever it is. So this process is called as sampling. So why this sampling is required? One is, it is not required to go through all the elements under consideration. So which is time consuming as well as it involves cost also. Right? So that's why the sampling is one of the concept which is very helpful in such scenarios. And simple another interesting application which we have been observing is when the polls for assembly or parliament is over, then we will be seeing the exit poll results on TVs. So the concept behind this exit polls is nothing but sampling, where they collect the sample, that is they will select a constituency, and in constituency they will select some places from which they select a sample consisting of 100 or 200 or 1000 depending on the size of the constituency, and they find out the opinion from the sample they collected, and based on the outcome of this process they are going to talk about the results in exit polls. So the various examples are there under sampling techniques. Now coming to why we are not going for sampling. So one is which is not required. Second one is time consuming. Third one is sometimes it is not possible also. Suppose for example, if we take the to test or to find the average mileage of a bike, so they can't test all the bikes that they manufactured. And one more thing is sometimes it is not necessary to test all. So that is the reason it is important to go for sampling. Sometimes sampling may not be required. So where we have to go for enumeration. Simple example, if you take the traffic management, where the traffic police, they check the by two-wheelers or as well as four-wheelers for various documents, etc., etc. So in regularly the traffic police, they randomly they stop and check the two-wheelers or four-wheelers for the required documents. Suppose if some untoward accident or untoward event happened in a place like bomb blast kind of thing, so where the sampling they are not going to, they are going to check each and every vehicle for the identity. Where so sampling is not suggested, where they have to go for the other one, that is called as enumeration. Enumeration means they have to verify or validate each and every identity there. So that is about sampling.